So this is going to be a review of the Skullcandy Push Ultra earphones. So first off, we'll start with like the looks and everything and stuff. But anyway, first it comes in this case. Now this case is pretty heavy and quite durable. The normal Skullcandy Push ones came in like a plastic case, which it could easily break if you dropped it. This is quite sturdy. I said it's not as compact, but it obviously matches the size of the earphones because the earbuds aren't really necessarily compact either. And this is what it looks like inside. So to charge them, you put obviously you put the earbuds in here. I will say they don't connect. Sometimes they don't connect exactly, so that point of the connection goes into this one there. Sometimes I do have to wiggle it a bit before it's connected, but you'll know it's connected because the light here on each one will go red. And then to charge it, it is a C port, and it is literally just under there, so it's kind of hidden. So I mean, if you're into that aesthetic sort of thing, then there's that. So these are what the actual earbuds look like. So these are the main demographic for these are for runners, hence the style, and it being sweatproof. Sweatproof / waterproof, but I won't push them too much. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to like the number rating. I mean, you could look online, but these are an IP67, so don't ask me what then, but I'm going to assume it's not like I won't wear them in heavy rain basically. So what's a bit different between any other kind of sport earphones like this is the fact that the band here is kind of flexible, so it molds, so you can actually have a tighter fit than normal ones that you get. So I find with these actually so if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know earbuds never fit me properly, and I have tried the sports ones like this and it just never works. These are the first pair that actually stay in my ear, so it's definitely a thumbs up for that. So if you have dodgy ears like mine, these will kind of stay in if you don't mind wearing these as an everyday thing as well. But we'll get into that in a minute. So because they are designed for like runners and stuff, they do not have noise cancellation in them. You can tell anyway when you turn them over, so you can hear the outside world. I will say, looking at reviews, people being over dramatic because it's not as bad as people make out to be, and it also depends on how high you listen to music. I listen to music pretty high, but it's people are overreacting. Even when I'm in a shop and I'm buying something, sometimes I have to take at least one earbud out anyway because I can't hear the assistant, and that's with the volume down. So I don't know, or maybe I'm just deaf, I don't know, but I think people are over dramatic with stuff like that, and they kind of bring down points for that, but they don't seem to realise a lot of runners need to or would rather hear some outdoor noise because they're running in the street. You kind of need to hear cars and stuff like that. But yeah, so there's that. Now so you've got the volume controls at the side of each bud. You also have a button here, so the Skullcandy logo is a button, and there's many different things you can do. One of the main ones is to hold, if you hold both of them on, they will come on. I have found when I take them, so basically if you've had them in the case charging and you take them out, they should automatically turn on, but sometimes I find the left one I still have to press the button. I don't know why, but it's a thing. But there's different, you know, like if you press it once or press it twice and stuff like that. You know, there's many different. I don't go into that because I don't really control none of my headphones or earphones. I just use my phone basically. You can also obviously it's got a microphone on it as well, so if you get a call, you know, you can talk through it and everything like that. What's also unique about these is you can actually change the it's got the how do you say it? I can't remember how you say it, but you know how you used to change like the style of music. like on your phone, so you get like change it to like pop, rock, classic, and it changes how, you know, the sound sounds. Like it has it on here, but it's like 3 modes. So you've got music, movies, and podcasts. Again, I don't, if I want to change the equalizer, then that's what you call it, I would just do it on my phone. But that is something, if you do want to, you know, play around with that. Now this does have a flaw to it. So as you can see, it is literally like in ear thing, you know, wide earphone. The problem with it, as you can see, there's no cushioning, so it's not the most comfortable. Now it's 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 dealable. Like I can deal with it, but it is a little bit irritating, but I can deal with it. But I know some people may be like, no, it may be a complete turn off. So do bear in mind they're not the most comfortable things, so you might just want to wear them while you're running, or while you're at the gym or something like that. You may not want to use it as an everyday earbud. As I said, for me it's 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 manageable, but after a while it just gets irritated. But it's not like painful, but it's not comfortable either, if that makes any sense. So that is one of the design flaws with it. Another thing as well is sometimes you do have to fiddle around just to get the speaker to line in with your ear canal. So sometimes you do have to give it like a little bit of adjusting. For me, it's more so on my left side than my right side. As I said, my ears are just weird anyway. It might not needed for everybody, but do bear in mind sometimes it can be a little bit fiddly. Now, when it comes to sound, okay. So I'm on the fence with these. So when you're listening to music that's kind of got like, say it's got a, like not a heavy bass, but it's got a good bass, that be like rap music, R&B, or like for rock music if it's like drums or like bass, it's fine because it has a bass guitar, should I say. It has like it does give the song, it has that bass punch, makes the bass punchy. Sorry, I cannot fucking speak, but it does make the bass punchy. But I do find that when it comes to the treble, it's not great. It's okay, but like some rock music, it's like it sounds better with other earphones or headphones, because I've tried so many. It's unbelievable that sound better than this. So I would say if you listen to more like R&B and stuff like that, then you may enjoy it a lot more. If you just listen to rock music, again, it depends on what genre of rock, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, I listen to a variety of music and stuff like that, so it doesn't necessarily bother me too much. But I wouldn't necessarily go for it if you do listen to mostly rock. It just sounds, out of all the genres I've listened to, rock is kind of the weakest when it comes to these. So there is that. But you know, it's not too bad. It's like it's focused on the bass. As I said, it's not like bass heavy, but it's focused on the punchy bass. But when it comes to like the treble sounds, it's kind of a bit lackluster. So when it comes to battery life, so always anyway with earbuds, I don't know about Apple AirPods, the battery life has never been the best. I mean, these are 6 hours, which isn't too bad. The last earbuds I think they're normal. Other earbuds are like, I think there was only 4 hours on them, something like that. I can't remember. I'll have to look back at the review, but it makes up for the case. The case can store up to 34 hours of battery life. So, in essence, I mean, I don't know, unless you go on a long trip that's like 6 hours, more than 6 hours long, it does make up for the case, like, because you could be just journeying from work to, from like from work to home or home to work. I mean, it's just pop them in anyway and store them and they charge them. So I mean, that kind of does make up for the earbuds. As I said, I've never really listened to music like for over 6 hours unless I'm going on a trip. But even then, I'd have backup. Like anytime I have like Bluetooth, like earphones or headphones, I always have backups of like normal normal cable jack earphones just in case I do run short. But I mean, that's just, if that happens. But do bear in mind if you are going to use these more than straight than 6 hours. But for me, it's perfect. And as I said, the case stores 34 hours. So you don't even have to worry about the case running out of batteries anytime soon. Running low of batteries. So overall, they're decent. They stay in my ears. I do recommend them if you do struggle with earbuds staying in your ears. The only downside, well, there's two downsides. One, they can be quite uncomfortable on the ears, and yeah, I mean, it's going to depend on what your kind of tolerance is. And secondly, it's a bit lackluster when it comes to the treble sound. Bass, it's punchy and everything like that, but they kind of forgot about the treble sound. But overall, it's okay. I wouldn't spend the full £100. So these were originally £100. I got them on sale for, I can't even remember. I think there was 70, but I have seen online a lot cheaper, like 20 something pound, which I wish I actually looked online first. But yeah, I mean, they're decent enough. I don't know if you, I wouldn't recommend them as somewhere as a daily kind of earphone sort of thing, but if you're somebody who kind of goes to the gym, works out, goes for runs, then I recommend them for them. But do bear in mind that if you do want them, wear them like full time as a, as main earphones or whatever. They can be a little bit uncomfortable after a few hours of use. So yeah, that's it for this review. So bye guys.